All right, this video is for people that are knowing about the mud flood and the Tartarian, and it's time for all of us to start coming together because there's proof all over the United States. I don't care where you look, it's there. And this is the thing. I'm showing you guys what I figured out with my hometown. I want you guys to actually figure it out with your places and build timelines, and that's the only way the truth is going to come out. We're the frogs, okay? We're the ones that have to do the grunt work because the if think about this, any politician or anybody that drops this on us, that we're going to know that they knew and they lied about everything. So it has to be us to push this to make the truth come out. Okay. And it's going to shock the world. It really is. And the reason why I focused on Colorado, not only did I live here, but I paid attention to a lot of the old buildings that I used to do, or not used to do, but used to look at. And so when I started really figuring this out, I went down and I took photographs, and unfortunately I lost those photographs, but I plan on going and taking more. And what I'm trying to tell you is I went and looked at the concrete, above, where the car line would be for all the, mag chloride and shit that they put on the road, salt, all that for years of damage. When you get above that, the concrete looks like it's brand new. And I've worked around construction, and you get around 50-year-old concrete and you can tell that it's 50 years old. But that stuff still looks like it's brand new in these old buildings. And then one of them was oh, I can't remember the name of that hotel. But anyway, I went down and looked at that, and you can see the Vale Hotel, and you could see like all of this intricate, like detailed work. And I don't have pictures on it, but you could see all this intricate, detailed work in the concrete and the stone and everything else. And then you get ready to the front door, and it looks like some little hack went in there and basically broke up a bathroom and took all the tile and cut it into little pieces and then renamed it the Vale Hotel. And you could tell it's hack work. I mean, like, why would you go through all of that extravagant, like, detailed, and the rest of the tile is perfect? I mean, the rest of it is just beautiful for being like 100 and some year old building. It's absolutely just breathtaking what these buildings look like. Okay. So what I wanted to show you guys, another thing that I focused in on Colorado, and this is the reason being, is the Colorado Rockies. Okay. You're not getting over that with a train by any means within years. I mean, that's going to take you a long time to cut through the granite and build all of this infrastructure. Okay. So that's another thing. All of that was going on while Colorado Springs, Pueblo, and Denver were built simultaneously in a mad rush, basically within 30 years. And I've gone through my drive like, okay, so let's go into this and I'll show you guys. You go into my drive and you go by United States. I've tried to pick out and put all this together. And this is what I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to show you guys what I did in order to kind of put this together. And I share this with everyone so they can look at it. You go into your state, it'll give you what what I found anyway. And so you go into Pueblo, and it has everything that I tried to piece this together to be able to prove stuff. Okay. So let's zoom down and go into, and there's so much to cover. Like, I mean, I could literally spend 15 hours here talking about this over and over of the same stuff, but not being able to show somebody a different point of view on it so that way they can get it. So that's why it's everybody has to put in their effort, because what somebody else presents, you're like, oh, why didn't they talk about that or something? And that's just it. Like, I don't know how to present this. All I know is I can tell you what it's like to move heavy machinery, material, whatever it is. I mean, it's a chore and a half. And you think that these guys did it with just basically wagons and cowboys? I mean, that's just when I figured this out. I couldn't ever understand how we did advance so fast. Basically, we go from fucking these wood buildings all over the West to these massive stone, beautiful structures all over the fucking United States. And I'm sorry to cuss, but at this point, I don't give a shit. This is either do or die, and so that's who I'm going to be. I'm not going to. This isn't for money, okay? This is the last thing for money, because this will bring world peace, okay? When everyone starts to understand that we've been lied to about every goddamn thing under the planet, it will bring world peace. I really didn't know how to do this video. This one I was just like, all right, I'm just throwing the hell fucking Mary and we'll see where it goes. Okay, so what I did is I marked out all of these places in Colorado, and let's go into my drive. Okay, so I everything that I found, and then where is it at? these two, I give the website for these two maps, and you can see the difference and change. You can see where they built in just one city block, and that's how they did it. They didn't go through and just lay this whole thing out instantaneously, and that's basically what they're telling you. This is a map of 1907. Okay, you can go back and look at my pictures and see two different CFNIs. One they first built, and then they built on top of it. And then you got four smelting plants in this, and they say that there was a fifth one. Okay, you got the largest brick company up here. That was also built. You have train depots, these roundhouses, all of this stuff. I mean, it's absolutely, it's crazy. So you come into here. Let's go into. I mean, just to give you a scope and of an idea of how big these roundhouses were. Okay, this one right here. This is after they finished the levee and they moved the train tracks and everything. Okay, so it took me a while to piece this together when they took these photographs and stuff. So this one had to be taken around, I don't know, 1925, maybe 1930, because they have all the bridges and everything in. And that's the other thing. They went through and they replaced the Union Bridge twice. And then this one, the Main Street Bridge, they brought in. And then this one is, I believe, 6th Street is this one too that they brought in. I mean, this is massive infrastructure. I mean, you have to look at the size and scope of this and realize that a bunch of cowboys did not lay out all these housings. And so that's the other thing. So let's go back into my drive. Oops, I was in my drive. Let's put this back. Fucking computers. All right, let's do this. Ah, I tried to put out timelines and when they got the train, and then the CF&I timeline when they put it. Like I said, I really didn't have a plan for any of this. I was just like, all right, just make a video just to kind of give people an understanding what maybe we all need to come to do and put this together. Okay, I just lucked out because when I figured this all out, I went back researching back into my town because I knew there was something fucking up with it. I mean, you have to see what they built in just 2 years. All right, so here, this one is still before 1922 because you can actually see the Opera House, and that's when it burned down. And then in this picture, you can see the Opera House right there. I don't want stop doing that, fucker. And the Opera House is right here in this one. No, I don't want fucker. Stop doing it. I fucking hate computers. And then also I have dystonia, so it's fucking my hands are like MS, Parkinson's. It fucking sucks. So I apologize for that. But like I said, I don't know what to do on any of this. And then this one, like these bridges, like I told you, this is Union Avenue and this Vale Hotel. And if you go on my Sanborn maps, you can actually see that. And then you can just see this massive growth through this whole area within. Let's see if I can find that picture again that I had. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, ma'am. Oh, fuck it, pulled away. I'll fucking stop the video now.